Hey Spacers, it's smoking day and we're getting ready to make our Sandpig bacon wrapped Orback sushi. So first, what we've got is 2 tablespoons of Worcester sauce, and we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. We're gonna put all that in there. One of the reasons I'm going with the hoisin sauce is since we're doing a sushi theme, I want to have some Asian flavors in our ground beef. Now, what I've got here is 4.5 pounds of ground beef. We actually have some guests here today, so I get to cook for more than just myself and the rest of the family. Now, next, I've got 2 teaspoons of barbecue rub. I'm using my Memphis seasoning. You can use whichever one you guys enjoy. Make it your own. And then I've got 2 teaspoons of the Korean gorugaru seasoning. Say that 5 times fast. Throw that in there. Then I've got 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. And now if I could get that all out, gotta love Florida. Now, I'm gonna get all these seasonings mixed into the meat, and then we're gonna be back here with the rest of the prep where we're gonna start rolling this into our nice sushi rolls. See ya. Hey Spacers, we're back with our Sandpig bacon wrapped Orback sushi. Now, what I've done is I have all of our ingredients that we're gonna be using because we're gonna be making a couple of variety of different rolls. And you can do this, you can choose the ingredients that you want. I've got some sliced jalapenos. I've got sliced mushrooms, some sliced avocado. I have sliced green onion. Then I have 3 cheeses. I've got a pepperback, sharp cheddar, and a Swiss cheese. And then we've got our bacon, of course. Now, what we're going to be using is we're going to be using our sushi press roll. Now, I've got a piece of our plastic wrap, and we're going to be filling, if you look into here, if you have one of these, just below this line right here. And that we're going to be filling that with our meat. And then we're going to put our filling in, top it with meat. And then we're going to be putting our press down, pushing that down on top of that. We'll transfer it from here and on top of the bacon. And then we're going to roll it. As you see, I've got a couple of them already made. Now, you can be fun with the seasonings. Not like this first one here. This is sort of our Mexican style. I've got pepper jack cheese in there. I've got the jalapeno pepper and avocado inside that one. And I sprinkled some taco seasoning on that one. The next one, I put in some Swiss cheese. I put in some of the mushrooms, put in the green onion and avocado on that. And then I just put some of our regular barbecue rub on that one. So we're going to be doing another Mexican style version, I suppose. And we're going to put in our meat, get this in here, and see what I'm talking about, how this is going to be about the level, just below that ridge. Okay, so we're getting that in there. Fill this in nice. It doesn't have to be completely even, but you want to make sure that you've got enough meat so that way it's covering all of your ingredients and everything's getting pushed in, uh, blended together. Okay, so now that I've got the meat layer down, I'm putting in a slice of our pepper jack. I'm going to take one of our green onion slices, put that in there, and then take 2 of the small jalapeno slices, put that, and then we're going to go in with a little bit of avocado. Let's put that across, and we're just trying to evenly space everything out so that way everything gets to blend together. Now we're putting in our top layer of meat. Put this in. And we're going to go to the top of the box right here. Okay. So we're going right to the top of the box, get this filled in. And then we're going to come in with our press. Okay. Got that. Now we've got our press. And we're going to come in, make sure that we don't put the plastic inside of our meat. Press it down, and you'll see we've got our access meat that pops up that can go back into our bowl for our other rolls. That comes out. And so now we take our plastic right here, and we're going to roll that right here to where it goes on top. How about that? Perfect. First time that I did it perfectly. You'll see our avocados there, but we're okay with that because everything's getting wrapped in our bacon. And we're going to come around, and I've got the plastic rolled around the edge here so that way it doesn't stick. And so we come back this way, and now we'll take this end, flip all that bacon around here. Make sure that all our bacon's all the way around. Nice. And now we're gonna roll it a few times. Just get this nice tight roll. We're gonna put this onto our plate over here, and then take off my gloves so I'm not contaminating my seasoning. And then we're gonna sprinkle some of our taco seasoning over top of this one. And bada boom, prep for the Sandpig bacon wrapped Orback sushi is done. Now I'm going to finish rolling out the rest that I have, and then we're going to be putting them on the smoker. I'll see you at the smoker. Hey, Spacers. So we're finally at the smoker. It's almost nighttime here, daylight savings time. Gotta love it. So I have my Arashani 5 maize ready. I have put those all onto the top rack. We have our smoker. It's close to 325. I've gotten the temperature up. And what we're going to do first is we're going to put this top rack in with our mace. Be very careful. And there's one. And that's in place. I'm going to take that one, put them back on there. Now we have the star of the show, the Sandpig bacon wrapped Orback sushi. Now we decided to go ahead with some of our leftover cheese and our avocado. And this way we also have a way of identifying which ones are hot and which ones are not. I have my grill mat here. This way we're not losing any of our wonderful cheese. And we're going to slide this on. Nice and gentle. Get that right into the center. And boom, right into the center. You can see everything's all set up for us. We're going to be keeping this on the smoker for about 25 minutes. Then I'm going to come out. I'm going to put a nice barbecue glaze onto the sushi. And then we'll come back 5 minutes after that, put a little bit more glaze on there. And then we'll be ready for the finishing and the final taste. Looking forward to seeing you there. Hey, Spacers, it is finally time. We're off of the smoker and we are ready to dig in. We have our Arashani 5 Mustum sauce that we made last night. This is going to pair awesome with our Sandpig bacon wrapped Orback sushi that we're getting ready to cut into. And we have our Arashani 5 maize ribs. I've already cheated and eaten a couple of these. These taste amazing. Now, while we were out there, what I did, we put our Orback sushi on the grill for 25 minutes at 325. And then we went out there and I made up some honey barbecue sauce and teriyaki. I mixed that together and we glazed our sushi and put it back in for another 5 minutes, came back out, glazed it again with another hit of it, and then we sprinkled some crushed French onions French fried onions on top of them. Now, one of the things that we did to identify what's inside of each of our sushis, as you saw, we had all of our ingredients. So just like when they present sushi with you, we put some of our jalapenos, some of our mustard on top, so or our mushrooms on top, so that way we know those are hot. The ones that just have mushroom and Swiss, those are not hot. And then we've got a little bit of everything. Like I said, the fun part about the sushi is you can make it your own and mix your flavors to your liking. So now I have one of our everything sushis, and this one on the inside has cheddar, it has pepper jack, it has mushrooms, onions, avocado, and jalapenos in there. And I just cannot wait. I'm going to take a nice slice right here. We're going to cut through. Look at that. Some of our cheese did come out, but everything is cooked perfectly. We even have some of the cheese on the outside. I'm going to cut myself a nice little bite section. I'm going to dip it into some of our Musan sauce. That is a perfect bite. Now, the bacon is a little bit chewier than I would like, but in order to make sure that we capture the cheese, I put everything onto one of the copper mats so that way we didn't lose out on any of our cheese. So I even have a side plate of some of the cheese that came out of our sushi. But let me tell you something. I'm going to dig in for some more. This is good. I can't wait to see you on the next one.